Never, ever, ever do this in your backswing. That's no good. And never do this either. The problem is we're taught that those two things are things we should do. But maybe you should, but 99% of us get it wrong when we try it. So we're gonna fix that. Easy for you. So what did I do the first swing? It's this. We are told to push the club back with the handle, using the handle. Push it back. And I've done drills like this before and all kinds of stuff. And the problem is this. When we start pushing that handle back this way, okay, what we do is a lot of times we're pushing down and setting this wrist, which we should not do. When you set that wrist like that, then when you get up top, you've got this cupped wrist with a wide open club face. That's gonna cause that super slice and that super inconsistent strike, all because we were trying to push that handle back, which in theory is good, but again, we just do it incorrectly by pushing down and cupping and setting that wrist hinge here. And honestly, that's something I do, not intentionally, obviously, but I do it. I look at my swing, I'm like, why am I doing that? We all do it, right? So we need things to help us break out from doing the things we don't even know we're doing, because we think we're doing the right thing. And our shots are telling us, no, you're doing the wrong thing. And a lot of you are saying, quit telling me what not to do. Don't tell me what not to do. But you have to know what not to do so that you can recognize it when you see it, when you do it. When you video your swing, you're like, oh, Matt told me not to do that. I'm doing it. And then you could go back and say, oh, that's what I'm doing. Here's how I need to fix it. All right. So the other piece of this is the fact that, all right, maybe you don't push the handle back, but a lot of people, they want to take that club back low and slow, and you end up inevitably taking that club head way inside like this, all because you're trying to keep that club head low. And then you get way back in here and you have that massive over the top move, not because you're pushing the handle back, but because you're pushing the club head back. Most of us fall in one of those two camps. Either we're handle pushers or head pushers. So if you're a head pusher, you're pushing that head back here, and you either hit a low squibbly left guy or a big giant fade guy, because that club head is going back, and the only way to keep it low is to bring it way inside. And both of those huge mistakes cause poor shots. But with one simple tweak up here and what we're doing here, we can really fix pretty much everything. Obviously, that was not it, but this is. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do to fix you up and get your backswing where it should be, because that's the most critical part of the swing. If you get this wrong right out of the gate, it's like you're on the starter block and you gave everybody like a second head start in the Olympic 100-meter dash. Like, you got no chance. So we don't want to do that. We want to have the right start. And here's what we're going to do. Set up here. Take your right hand, your bottom hand, if you're right-handed, and just put it here on the butt of your club, right there, just with your finger. So you're going to, on your backswing, push that out till your arm is straight. Okay? So as you take it back, you're pushing this out. I'm not lifting anything. If it was under, I would lift, but it's right on the butt of that club. So my first move is push, 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 push as I'm turning. So when I get to this position, like my arms are fully extended here, and the butt of the club is as far away from my body as possible. And as you go, you're just push, 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 push. Here. That's how far you should feel it. And I know what you're saying. You're like, okay, then how do I incorporate it into my swing? Well, I'm going to show you in just a quick second here. But first, you got to get used to this. This is your move. I don't even care if this is your move, that first part of your swing, like you're pushing. You're not lifting and you're not rotating the face. Okay? If you rotate the face, you'll shank the ball. If it shanks, you rotated the face. So that's good news. Don't think shank is bad. Shank is you did something wrong and you just need to fix it. It's simple. This is your backswing. Just do this like 100 times. Just sit there in your house, push, 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 turn. Right to there. Then just grab the club. And then just do a little practice swing right here. Okay? 100 of these. Push, push, push. Push, 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 push. Right there. So now what's the feeling when you want to incorporate this into an actual swing? It's all going to happen again with your right hand. But instead of pushing, what you're doing is you're using your first couple fingers, your thumb, your index, and your next finger. And with those fingers, you're not pulling back. You're just pushing this direction that way, right there on your backswing. You're always feeling like you're pushing this way, but your shoulder turn will make it arc over here so that when you get back here, you're deep. Your hands are deep, meaning they're farther this way in your swing. And then you're good to go. Then from here, you're just going to drop it in. It's easy. Good setup, good everything. Push it that way. And things start getting straighter and straighter and straighter. And that club, as you come down, will be out in front of you here and not behind you like you probably see in your swing videos. You're like, oh, and then you come out of it like so. When your club is out in front of you, then you're just rotating perfectly. And that club face is able to stay square much longer through impact. That was my best one. Your contact will be out of this world and you'll be able to control your shots so much better just by making that change from yanking it back, flipping it inside, cupping those wrists, to just pushing this right here. There's your move. It's like a little shuffleboard move. Right there. That's all you got. Easy fix. Stop doing the things you shouldn't do. We need to know that. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Push it out there. Straight as can be. Stay straight. Whew. That's as straight as it can go. I love it. Straight is good. Crooked is bad.